Hello and welcome to Holistic Alchemy. Thank you for visiting my channel. Today we are talking about the Amethyst Stone. It's a very sought after stone, a very popular stone. And just in general, I just wanted to give you some information about it so that you can be more familiar and use it in your everyday life. So, let me get my card. So basically, what stones are, so you have different types of life. You have plant life, you have animal life, you have mineral, and then you also have human life. You can go a little deeper, but just to scratch the surface. So crystals are a part of the mineral kingdom, okay? And amethyst, this is a special type of crystal that I hold dear to my heart. It was my grandmother's birthstone. So it's the birthstone for February, but it's also a very powerful stone. It helps with grief, grounding. It helps you to get more in touch with your spirituality. It's a really beautiful stone and something very precious for you to get to know. So whenever I have a crystal, some things that I do, I sometimes leave them in my home on the dresser. I will put them in my pocket to pack around. You can just hold it, and you can put it, sometimes when I travel, I even may put it on the dashboard, to help with the safe travel. Amethyst is just so special. It can do so many things. It's so powerful. So I just thought that I would take a moment, to explain some things. So basically, as far as crystals, they all have their own energy. Each crystal has its own unique vibration as well as its own energy. So natural crystals, they have, most natural crystals, they do have imperfections. They're never really flawless. They can be made that way. So like, for example, this would be a cluster, and it would be, they have geodes, you have clusters, you can get them fine to where they're perfectly round, but I personally like the clusters. So, they're very special, nice to have for gifts, or you can put them in many different areas of your home. So crystals, they help with your intuition. They can help you to be more in tune with your spiritual self. It's really as long as you believe, that's what it is. So they're all very special to me. Amethyst is very beautiful. It has a deep violet color. It's in between a dark purple. And even sometimes you can catch it in a blue. Like this color, this would be a little more darker than my others. So they come in different shades, different shapes, and different sizes. As you can see, here's a very large one. So the prices range anywhere from $20 to and up. It just depends on the size. So another point that I wanted to make was that crystals, they are like, they can emotionally help you, physically, they emotionally will help you deal with grief, with any type of, death. I deal with it with death. They help with different physical things for strength, mental, emotional. So it just depends on your situation, and choosing a stone that resonates with you is really the most important part, but just know that amethyst as a whole is very powerful. Amethyst has also been known to assist with addictions. It helps with self-control. If you maybe have a problem, you need an issue where you want to stop smoking or dealing with certain things, you can always use amethyst for that. It's just very special. They can be found online. You can go to a crystal store you know, it's not really hard to find them. And I'll also leave my email address at the bottom for you to send an email if you would like to shop with me, and I can have them shipped to you. So, amethyst is also in the quartz family. You have rose quartz, you have clear quartz, but you also, so this is a cousin of the quartz. So, it's just a very special stone. You know, whenever you are searching for a stone, you always want to make sure that you know, take looks at it. You make sure that it's satisfying to you and that it resonates. So resonates would be a word used meaning that it hits you. You know, it meant something. You can feel it in your heart and your soul. Um, Yeah, so you know, I could go on and on and on. I have some notes here. Amethyst brings more peace, spiritual awareness, relaxation into the life. It's one of the most, of course, sought after stones in the world, and it assists with balance, grief, and grounding. So I use it to just help me support me on my spiritual journey. Sometimes I wear other stones. Instead, I'll layer. You know, it just depends on the type of stone and how I'm feeling and what I need to deal with. So if you don't have amethyst, find you one soon. It's a beautiful stone, and it will definitely add some joy, peace, and um, maybe even some type of spice to your life. So continue to vibrate higher. I love you always. Peace and love.